What you got there, Andrew?
God, it's not great.
That's a bad attitude, buddy.
But hey.
What are we doing?
That's what we do around here. What are we doing?
Well, it's Memorial Day weekend, right? Yeah, there's no better time to make a beer cocktail than Memorial Day weekend.
I agree.
So, in our conversation earlier in the week, we were trying to come up with a cocktail. And I needed to get some Old Crow for my dad. It's his favorite bourbon, by the way.
Yummy.
And when he was a younger lad, Old Milwaukee was his favorite beer. So it hit me that maybe we should do a drop shot into an Old Milwaukee. And I think we both said, ew.
Ugh.
But then I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? That is exactly what my dad would love. Ew.
Yeah, I think you're right. But the whole point, we're going to do I think we had to come up with a really bad cocktail, and which I hate saying it's a bad cocktail for naming it after your father, but...
Well, here's what I would say is, what if it's the best cocktail ever?
Well, with the ingredients here, I'm going to say it's probably a slim chance, but hey, you know.
Well,
it is what it is.
Listen, if this one doesn't go well, we'll make a different cocktail. How's that?
We got another one coming.
We got another thing coming.
That's right. Well,
no time.
Get this
right
over
now.
with.
All right, kids.
Old Milwaukee and
one shot of Old Crow. Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, Lord.
I'm almost there. It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
No, it's not great. Oh, that goes right to the stomach heavy. We have a behind-the-scenes guest who also did this. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Yeah.
Yeah. So, if we think back to our rating scale, 10 being what?
Jesus served it.
And Jesus made it. And a 1 being terrible. What would you choose?
And I think when we do this, okay, our scale, sometimes we like to think back of what we rated other things in the past.
Right.
And you say, well, was it better than this? Was it worse than this?
Okay.
And so you try to match it up. But to be honest with you, if I'm not doing that and just putting this on the scale, it was and the only reason I'm giving this is because I can't remember what I had other stuff. I'm rocking with a 3. And I'm going to say actually a 3.5.
Okay. So I'm real close to you. I'm between a 4 and a 5.
No.
I'm not in a hurry to do it again, but it's certainly interesting. It's good, isn't it? Well, anyway.
Yeah. We have
what do we got?
A good cocktail. Apparently, it's supposed to be good.
I think we have good ingredients.
We're looking at high-ranking cocktails, and this was up there. I think it was number 4, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple of different ways you could do this. I picked the probably the easiest traditional Midwest way of doing this, but it's called a classic Shandy, and it's going to be a wheat beer. Specifically said wheat beer.
Yep.
Which I felt this was appropriate, and a citrus carbonated mixer.
Wow.
Which I also felt was an easy pick. So
that's right.
And it's a 50-50 mix of the citrus carbonated mixer and the wheat beer, and I thought it sounded great.
So, does it matter which one goes in first? Or?
There's a whole breakdown of how you do it. What I got from all that is the 50-50% deal. So,
okay.
I think how I'm going to do this is put the beer in first and top it off with the spray.
I'm going to do it the other way.
Okay.
All right.
And behind the scenes guest here also is doing one of these, so I think it might be better than the last cocktail that we've done previously. So, you know. Classic Shandy. I don't know why this would be bad at all, but you know.
So I'm about a third into it because I prefer beer over Sprite.
I'm going about that and topping it off with Sprite.
Okay, here we go.
So
So you're going one way and I'm going the other. So this should be interesting.
and you know, Sprite being a very fizzy beer or a pop that it is, it's going to take a while to let that set a little bit.
What if Sprite made a beer? Wouldn't that be interesting?
Listen. I'm not against Sprite. I mean, I don't drink it all the time, but I'm not against it. I think that for this occasion, it works really well.
All right.
Let me.
What I will say is, by putting the Sprite down first, is that what I did?
You put the Sprite in first, yeah.
Yeah. So it definitely, because you've got a nice little head on your beer right there. So mine went away real quick.
I'm gonna fill this up pretty good because I want to make sure I get that Sprite kick,
Yeah.
but I also want that beer taste as well. So I'm gonna get this thing. I'm gonna try to get as much Sprite in there as I can. All right, the classic Shandy.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Wow.
So you know, I really taste the beer in this, which I'm curious. They might taste a little different because we mix them differently, but I definitely taste the beer right up front on this, and I taste that background kick of the Sprite.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that because the first thing that I recognize is the Sprite. So I'm going to put a little more summer ale.
Before you do that,
Oh, here we go.
so let's go ahead with that. I feel like it's very similar.
Yeah, I still taste your Sprite.
Yeah.
So that to me tells me we need more beer.
Before that's not bad.
Okay.
I didn't think that was bad.
So all right, here we go. More beer. What if the whole world had more beer? It'd be a better world, wouldn't it?
Maybe our shirts in the back should have said more beer.
More beer.
Behind the scenes guest, what was your thumbs up or thumbs down on this deal so far? Positive.
Oh, thumbs up.
Honey taste.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
So it was better than our previous episode.
By far.
Cocktail. Sprite makes you got a burp.
By the way, you might be wondering about the noise in the background. That is Amigo, the neighbor dog. He is cheering us on today. He is so excited. Memorial Day weekend is finally here.
That's right.
So, Andrew, yeah, it's a good pick.
This isn't bad. It really is not bad. No,
So-
I wouldn't go out of my way to probably drink these all the time because it's not really, but
So,
flavor's good.
it used to be, a couple years ago, summertime go-to beer was the Summer Shandy by
Yeah.
Cool, right? And I'm reliving that flavor of it, and I'm not gonna lie, I almost like this better.
It's very good.
I really do.
Very, very good. Wait, I can't figure this out. No pause. I keep going.
You know what's interesting, Andrew, is I've opened a lot of beers in my life, but I've never opened one like that.
With a bottle opener?
Just the way you were.
Okay, to be fair.
Right on.
This is a oddly shaped.
Yeah, but it's a Millennium Falcon.
I know,
It
which
should feel very good
is
in
why I
your hand.
appreciate about it, but it just was.